is universal. So welcome to Royal Snackdown! Bread, meat, cheese. You know what that means? It could mean 1,000 things, but tonight it means sandwiches! That's right, we're gonna be eating at how many?
6.
What do I pay you for? 6 different sandwich spots! And we get to figure out who has the best sandwich. Consistently, people! Anyway. Let's get ready to rumble! They're gonna mess this up somehow.
Welcome to Sandwich Month.
That's terrible. It's like,
You got a better intro?
well, this is the intro now. It's like, welcome to Sandwichville. Fun fact, me and Samuel have never been to Jimmy John's at all. So when I said a Little John, just because to the sake of pricing, the fact we're eating 3 sandwiches in a day, it is actually exceptionally tiny, but...
So we feel a little bad for getting the smaller one, but this will be a good sample thing at least.
All right, we'll go ahead and get it topped off here. I'll read off the fact for you, but this is your fact. I'll do it in your voice.
It was originally going to be a hot dog stand. Hey.
Doesn't that sound familiar?
Didn't we read something like that before for another place? Who cares?
Not relevant.
At first, Jimmy John, how do you say this last name? Leotard?
Leotard.
Leotard.
Spandex.
Was dead set on selling franks. He spent the summer of 1982 touring the Chicago hot dog scene for insight, but quickly learned he needed more cash to make the stand happen. His dad wasn't budgeting at 25 grand, though, so he switched to a sandwich model after he stumbled upon a place that was selling subs and beer out of a cooler. He figured he could do the same thing, only without the beer, which shows amazing foresight since many Jimmy John's patrons often pre-game before their Turkey Tom. Turkey Tom, what?
Apparently
you know about this?
I do not. It's amazing how it went from however, in shape-wise, it still looks like a hot dog. But it's not a hot dog. All right, well.
Chin chin.
Chin chin, cheerio.
Ow! What did I do?
I like that bread.
That's French bread.
Okay, now for everyone out there saying, how the hell do you review sandwiches with consistency? But considering that you can't always get the same thing per sandwich shop. Agreed. And then we agreed that you can change your sandwich, but on the principle, you either keep it a cold cut or a hot cut. We're both going cold cut. And also, we're trying to really establish the bread itself. So
I feel like this is their take on like getting the kind of sliced French bread that you would get at a grocery store.
yeah, like it's not flaky, but it's very like it's like a literal shell. Like it's hard to rip off. It's chewy.
Because I was gonna say it's not too soft where you're just gonna chew right through it.
The insides are good.
Wipe that smirk off your face!
It isn't soft like, you'd see Subway is very flaky. And you could pull just gently and the bread would just rip off. Should've gotten a drink. I'm gonna start hiccuping. It's a pretty good sandwich. It's not like Jimmy John's can lose, because considering that they're starting it, so good job. I think it's above average, but I'm curious to see, honestly, like...
Would you say it's worth the 4.3 star rating on Google?
I think it has like a 3.6.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
No, I agree. It shouldn't be over the top like that, but this is not bad at all.
Jack in the Box is the only one I'd ever give it 1. But as far as sandwiches go, that's anything I expect. We could have tried out the chips, but that's not fair. This is about sandwiches, so. But for now, Jimmy John's, you can
Stay strong until this next one.
until we go to our next spot. Bye. For everyone out there, me and Samuel would like to take this lightly. This is a very serious matter. To publicly apologize for what has just happened.
Oh, you kidding me? Are they calling me back now?
He would like to also apologize for
this is...
this stamp. We'd like to apologize once more also for the phone interruption. It's okay. It's okay. We're full of... So, in the end, we apologize to the public, to Wisconsin, everywhere else. I'm sorry. Don't mean to laugh. It's just funny. Shut up. But basically, the sandwiches we got at our next place, number 2, is Witch. And unfortunately, we forgot to say not toasted. And for that, we're sorry. So for consistency, throw it out the door because the sandwiches are warm, toasted, or whatever. Alright, we can stop apologizing now. Let's just eat the freaking sandwich. Alright.
Read your fun fact!
Which actually is younger than both you and me. It was founded in 2003 in Dallas.
You
this is a
wouldn't
Texas
think,
thing.
because you look at the sign, it's like, oh, it's gonna be formed in the 70s or the 80s, like Jimmy John's.
Yeah,
but no.
What is pretty cool about Which is you have your Belgian sandwich, you mark what you want, and then you give them this piece of paper, and they go make it, they put it back on the piece of paper. So, pretty cool system, not gonna lie.
There's chicken, that's the protein in mine. You got ham, right?
Yeah, I got ham. So
Did you get black olives?
I got black olives, of course. It's my
Good champ,
favorite.
good
That's
boy.
my favorite fruit. It's
Your
pretty good.
favorite fruit.
The bread, again, it looks really good, actually, toasted. Honestly, it looks good. All right, well,
Chin chin.
chink. Ooh, a lot of meat.
It's a little more squishier, the bread-wise. It's a little more squishier than Jimmy John's.
It's like the bread you get at like Subway or any other sandwich place.
Yeah. Like, I didn't know if you tell the difference with Jimmy John's bread. Like, it's all straight. There's nothing like this. None of the curves or just anything that can, could be affected with the bread making, which isn't a fault at all, but it's just interesting to point out, I think.
There's so much flavor though. It's so juicy.
And from what I noticed too, maybe I could be wrong, but Jimmy John's only had they had a decent variety of toppings you can put in, like
There's 1,000 different things.
I know, you can put as much as you want in there.
Oh.
Maybe we charge a little bit for some things, but no, you can load it up however you want.
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of like what you expect from a sandwich shop. Not like a pizza joint sandwich shop, but like a actual sandwich shop where you have a lot of variety. The thing about Jimmy John's walked in there is it's kind of like it's stuck between Jersey Mike's and a Subway, but there wasn't much room for mixture. Jersey Mike's is defined, but that was like, if you're going for an average sandwich shop, it should be more like this. The bread is phenomenal. Actually, I love the bread. But is it better than Jimmy John's?
Well, that's a tough call because we didn't get like the actual standard size shop.
Yeah, that is a little hard to say. However, if I was doing by quality ingredients and how I feel going into a sandwich shop, having all these options to customize my food. See, that's why when I went to Jimmy John's, I was kind of like, okay, they're missing a lot of things. It did have oregano and basil though.
Wow.
But I'm sorry, when I went to, I remember I went to here's a fun fact. I went to Which like recently actually, and I was like, I'll give it a shot. I've always been to Subway. I went to Which and I ate it and I was like, this is surprisingly far better than Subway.
Wow, you heard it here first, folks.
It tastes different. Fine, how about that? It tastes different than what Subway's.
It was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah. Well, when I went to Jimmy John's, I felt confounded and was like, oh, that's good. But I don't think it's better. I think Which is better.
Then Jimmy John's?
Yeah.
No, I can agree with that.
Because it just feels more together, and I taste everything. Which is better than Jimmy John's.
Good job, Which.
Let's see you on the next one. This time we'll get it right. We'll get the sandwich order right next time.
We better get it right, because what is it next time?
I don't know.
Subway. Look at that. Oh.
There you go. You want them to see a good look at
Also,
that.
I don't want spillage in my car though. It comes to no surprise that Subway makes at least 5,300. South Park did it! 5,300 sandwiches every minute. Wait, did you already take a bite? You greedy suck.
Do you not see the fact, like when you says, yeah, I'll take a bite after you read me off that fact. I just look around at you like, oh, that looks great.
What's wrong?
Subway is the McDonald's of sandwich places. Here we
It
go.
goes without saying.
McDonald's,
It's just as popular.
yeah. It honestly, popularity, it's how it acts, its growth, its options, its taste to some degree. Subway is literally exactly what McDonald's is, but fresher. It's fresher. Because all it is established and done is literally have a common base or a commodity of a sandwich. Okay, here's your sandwich. It's like, it has a taste that everyone can recognize. It knows it's not the best at everything. It knows that. Yet it dishes out.
It's gonna own it.
It still owns up to it. Like, okay, here's that. You can hate McDonald's. There's a lot of reasons to hate McDonald's. Sometimes service is bad. The food tastes like it sometimes comes out of a package. But it's this McDonaldness that only McDonald's has. And even if you don't like McDonald's, you still cannot say without a doubt, oh, I'd never go there. No one has ever said that ever. You still go to McDonald's. Breakfast, you still order hash browns. You still maybe get a pancake. You still maybe get a McCafe. McCafe is not a Blizzard, but you still drink it. You know the Big Mac is totally...
It's the easiest option, yeah.
You know McDonald's is totally using Thousand Island dressing to put on their Big Mac. We all know this. And for Subway, it's fresh, it's simple, it's not that expensive, it's right there. You know, and like, yeah, sure, if you had a Jersey Mike's next to Subway, Jersey Mike's would probably win. Or, honestly, we won't see any other family-owned sub shop.
Yeah.
But that's not what I'm here to prove, you know, is the bread is very flaky. It is very big. You're getting a lot of food for your bite. It's huge.
Yeah.
And when I said, which was better than Subway? I need to reevaluate.
Oh my God.
It's better for different reasons. It's better because it seems more fresh. There seems more options. It seems like you can try anything, you know? You can customize it in the most interesting way. They have French fries. Though Subway did have pizza, so I guess it's not so far.
They have at least 5 different breads you can choose at Subway, which, you know, is unique on its own. Even which, as better as the bread is there, it doesn't have that. It's just, it's either white bread or do you want it like a wheat?
I think I know what it is. I know where you're going with this. You either offer quantity or 100% quality. With Subway, they have a variety of things that are averagely really good. McDonald's, they have a lot of different things that are averagely pretty good. You know, even their fish stuff, still pretty okay.
Yeah, but which?
But which is dials down more on like the making it really good on the inside, everything that's really tasty about it. But again, at the same time, you could go to Subway and you could spice things up from time to time and have a good experience every time.
Yeah.
You know, and honestly, there was times I've been so hungry, I only crave Subway. And when I go in there and eat, trust me, I'm like, we did this literally. We had Mountain Dew, we were miserable, and then we went to Subway right after that and had a good, nice, happy meal that just completely went like, yes.
Yeah.
I'm only doing this on the principle that is a commodity that is basically just like McDonald's. I think Subway is only better for that merit alone. And the fact is, variety for stuff like that, yes, it may not be as specially designed. It might not be as great. Taste-wise, maybe on some of these other restaurants, but I can't imagine a world without a Subway anymore. Like back then, if it didn't kick off the way it did, you know, or I wouldn't have shaken 2 craps at it. But there needs to be like, Subway will always be the golden middle boy. There has to be a golden middle boy.
Subway and this, they're great sandwiches no matter what, but I can kind of agree with what you're going with here.
If you didn't eat at Subway and you ate there, you might be like, well, I mean, it's okay. But if you grew up on Subway, same thing with Domino's or Pizza Hut. I think it was the same thing from the pizza episode. Yeah. Because we were Pizza Hut boys. It's that instinctive taste. Even though Domino's has gotten better, and arguably the crust is 1,000 times better.
Oh, yeah.
Pizza just has a certain distinct taste we're looking for, and I think Subway has matched our sandwich part of that part.
Sure, yeah, so, I completely agree.
So, I don't know what's next, but...
Quiznos. More like, oh, no.
Oh, that one.
Turn this car around.
Richard, shout out to Tom Petty.
Quiznos.
We drove freaking 45 minutes to go to a Quiznos because every Quiznos is close near us. Well, this is the only one that's like what, 35 miles away. The other one was 55 miles away, I checked. And the one's 119 miles away.
And given by the service that they give when you're inside, you kind of see why.
The bread feels like that kind of bread that's like, you know,
from the store.
From like Walmart. Like, it's hard. Like, I understand, like, we talk about Jimmy John's shell being hard, but that's because it's intentional. It's like it's a shell. But this is like seriously hard.
In 2005, Quiznos launched a line of gyms. The restaurant chain partnered with former pro wrestler and fitness guru Ray Wilson to launch a line of gyms called 1-2-3 Fitness, which focused on 30-minute exercise classes. At the time, Shut-In, that was the a former CEO for Quiznos, he said that second only to serving great sandwiches that people love, I'm going to find out here in a second, franchising is a core competency at Quiznos. Partnering with Ray, who is known as the father of fitness, on a health club concept is a winning idea. Unfortunately, by 2008, there were twice as many closed 1-2-3 fitness clubs as there were open ones, and many of the franchises faced bankruptcy. I am so sorry.
Even Quiznos' other chains suck. Okay, I need you to take a bite and tell me what's the first thing you taste.
What do I taste?
There's no wrong answer for this.
I ordered the jalapeno cheddar, right?
Yeah.
I'm tasting none of it.
Do you taste? I taste the bread. Or
Okay.
whatever anti-flavor that is. It's like soapy. Is it just me? Or no, seriously, I taste something else. Like,
I feel some kind of liquid. I wouldn't say soapy right now, but for some reason it feels watery.
oh, I still just taste bread. The bread's terrible. Sorry. It's just that mushy bread you get at the store.
You got the white bread and I got flavored bread, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah. The bread is not good. It's so mushy. How'd they do it? Long ago, I grew up on Subway. So I went to Quiznos like maybe like after like the third time I had Subway in my life. My family didn't grow up on good Subway. We went to Quiznos because they didn't have a Subway near us, and we had it. And we said, "This is shit." The sandwiches were small, which is thankfully that's one thing they fixed. The bread, it's pretty big, but the sandwiches were like small. Didn't taste as good. Everything else just tastes kind of average. I'm actually surprised because I lock it in there. You smell the place? It smells pretty good.
It smells like an actual sandwich place.
Yeah.
Which makes it even more disappointing.
I have ham and turkey. I should be able to pick up on both flavors. And people are like, "You're still eating it." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm hungry."
Yeah.
And you
Well,
know,
like-
it's not like the worst food you've ever eaten. That goes to the tacos.
I'm finishing it, so it's not awful.
Yeah. It's not the worst thing on our list of things we've ever eaten, but
But for this list, it's going in the bottom for sure.
for sure, this is at the bottom. It's not even close. The difference between Jimmy
It's
John's
only-
and this is like a landslide. This is at the bottom by. Please don't suck. All right. Oh wow.
I got like a
That
Cajun
smells
chicken.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks good. Oh, God, that's good.
Look at this.
love
Oh
that.
my gosh.
Honestly, the box, everything, we walked in there, we said, honestly, it's one of the most comforting walk-ins. Like, they ignore that. That's just acorns falling from a tree and there's a storm coming.
The sky is falling. Chicken Little was right. Someone's going over the speed limit.
Someone has a small penis. All right. So the fun fact about Firehouse Subs, this is actually is probably my number one favorite fact. The murals are all unique. The murals that are inside, like the paintings,
Yeah.
basically are on every single location of Firehouse Subs, and all locations are all unique based onto the town or the city in which they came. So basically, it's unique. It pays a homage to the firehouse and the local community. Local fire departments get a say in what the mural looks like, and some even donate old photos and equipment to the restaurant to really spruce up the place. That's why I noticed that outfit is from here in Louisville.
Yeah,
Now,
they
no,
don't
you're
mess
right.
around with
They
that.
really don't mess around. In fact, even every single mural in each of the restaurants has been painted by the same artist. Joe Puskas starts each custom mural as a pencil sketch, and then he and his team paint the murals, which always feature a fire truck that's unique to that particular city or town, as well as some personalized details like the town's fire dog. And according to Food Beast, the whole process could take up to 70 hours to complete.
Yeah. Can you think of any other fast food restaurant by itself that does something as unique like that to each location?
Oh, dude, imagine.
Yeah.
They it's like the owner's like, okay, we're gonna open up 12 new restaurants, and they go to the artist. He's like, hey,
I'm getting overtime, right?
well, they're all close together, right? Oh, we got one in California, we got one in Canada, we got one in New York, we got one in Florida, and we got one in Texas, and we think we're gonna open one down in Africa, but we're not certain. It's like he's like. During COVID? Yeah. He's like, I can't fly anywhere.
Where's my 401k?
Alright, let's get
Like,
to
can
the...
we actually eat the sandwich now?
Yes, we can. So, again, mine's the smaller one.
Well, I'm
Yep.
hungry,
His
so...
is the best cross-section, so enjoy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that is much better bread. Oh.
I can taste it now, and I think it's gonna last longer as well. Like, my God.
But the other mustard, Cajun mayo,
Yeah.
that works wonders.
Oh.
Oh,
Whew. Okay.
that's good. It's just That's good.
You can tell by our commentary that you know this is really good.
I'm just gonna say that this taste is better than Subway.
Coming in strong, yeah.
With all the options they have, it's like you're not gonna miss anything. There's so much to try. The bread is really good. Imagine if it was toasted.
I want to have this toasted now. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
I mean, honestly, we just run in there and just say, just throw it on the toaster, just burn it.
We'll pay for another one, but shit, we need to taste it again.
God, it's so good. And it's spicy. Okay. Oh yeah.
Yes?
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna finish these and go on to the next place. These are good.
Our faces are just saying it all, like, that's all you need. So Jersey Mike's has distributed more than 2 million free sub sandwiches to help many different causes. The company's mission is giving, making a difference in someone's life. It has been the mission statement since the very beginning. This year alone, whenever this article came out, Jersey Mike's held a sub fundraiser which raised $361,333 to support food banks in areas that were hit hard by hurricanes Irma and Harvey. Sucks. Not only that, but crews, managers, and local owners made thousands of sub sandwiches to donate to firemen, EMS, I guess that's the correct term, first responders, and people in need. So we're ending these fun facts in a positive
In a positive way. Good job, Jersey Mike's. Remember Jersey Mike's being really, really good, so
It better be like, I can already smell it. Look at what you get in there. You didn't see that.
is it better? Firehouse subs. Yes.
When I had this sandwich at Jersey Mike's last time, I think I had some kind of like, it wasn't a ranch, it was kind of like a salsa thing, which added a little kick to it. I think, in my personal preferences and tastes, that made it a lot better for my personal taste, but
Yeah.
this on its own is, wow.
Yeah. It's just Jersey Mike's doesn't offer a lot of like options to their sandwich. There's not that many veggies.
Like Quiznos, but
Yeah, but they excel at what they offer. It's like an actual Italian sandwich shop. So of course it's gonna be above the rest. It's consistently good. It's exceptionally tasty. It's fresh. It's cut. That bread is next level. We've had a change except for one time. Every single time for sandwiches.
I know.
Jimmy John's was the first, so it automatically gets the lead. Then we had which. We liked it more. The options were amazing. We get to Subway. We like Subway. It is the McDonald's of sandwich places. We picked that one. We didn't switch out for Quiznos. Shocker. And now, the Jersey Mike's, the last entry, takes it home.
What about Firehouse?
Oh yeah, Firehouse takes it from Subway. Because come on, that was delicious.
Yes, it was. We were speechless. That was not planned. That was legit ecstasy.
This I could eat forever if it just wasn't as expensive as it is. It's very hefty, but you're getting what you paid for, which is good. Good food.
I was gonna say they're not running around when you have to pay that for that little bit extra.
But it's totally worth it. Well, we're gonna eat our sandwiches and get to the awards because that's what everyone looks forward to. So,
I don't know about you, but I'm done with sandwiches after this.
yeah. We'll go back to something fattier. Bye. Alright everyone, now it's time to give out the awards. It's a fair part of the day. So obviously, congratulations to Jersey Mike's. You have the best sub, you know, probably period, from a sandwich shop that is, you know, a corporate chain. And the award for biggest disappointment, but somehow not the worst thing we've ever eaten, period, goes to Quiznos. I actually legitimately felt disappointed. I thought after all these years, when I went back, because we went there one time and it wasn't that great. That's the only time I ever went. And then I thought I'd come back, maybe it'd do a lot better. I mean, just
Well, this is my first time, so I can tell you I'm not going back. This is not going to be my first option if I'm in the mood for a sandwich.
Yeah, considering that it's 40 minutes away, I think I have no reason. Yeah. All right. You want to hit us up with the next award?
Yes. Leading on with that, the most genuine, ecstasy-filled surprise of today's episode goes to Firehouse Subs.
Yeah, I had a pleasant experience walking in and walking out, and the food delivery, the packaging, the guy working there, he was really cool, helped me out. It was really fun, went along with our jokes. He even laughed at the joke I made about, I don't remember what it was.
We can't just, you know, circulate around Firehouse Subs as a whole.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure each place is going to be different, but just that one alone, just like, wow, such a positive experience.
It's such a fun facts about it, and it was a really good tasted spot. The McDonald's award goes to Subway. I just feel like it's easier. It just means that they're just the McDonald's of the sub sandwiches. They're not the best, they're aware of that, but they're consistent.
There's definitely a lot of them, so like people are just used to it.
Wasn't it actually at one point the fastest growing restaurant chain in the United States, in the world? I think it actually was. At one point it grew more than McDonald's ever.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I feel like something's off, but I'm not sure. We have some awards to give. We decided to give everyone an award at this point.
For the
my glasses.
the most basic, average company to not get an award, who's gonna get an award anyway, that award goes to Jimmy John's.
Hey, Jimmy John's.
Good job,
you guys are average. You're not the worst. You're actually pretty good. You're pretty satisfying.
Wait.
Whoa, I just realized something.
Yeah, what's that?
Oh my god, I was wearing your glasses. Yeah, I don't know how those get on there.
No, I was just shocked that, like, Jimmy John's shouldn't get an award because...
Oh, yeah, no, we're going to take it back.
Yeah, take it back.
Yeah, let's put it down there. Yeah, I'm sorry, that's an oxymoron. If we give you an award for not being an award,
physical,
that's like, you know, you can't do that. That's like saying, I turned it on, but it has to be off.
Yeah, it kind of explains itself, honestly.
Don't be stupid. But anyway, Jimmy John, still, you did good. It's just, you know, you just didn't, I guess, excel at everything. But your bread was pretty good. I'll give you that one. Probably better than the other ones on this list, aside from Firehouse and then Jersey Mike's. And with that being said, congratulations to everyone. And, wait, one more
award.
But this one's to us, Editor Sam, and the show, and everyone watching at home. The award for most inconsistent episode ever goes to this episode. What the hell are we supposed to do? It's sandwiches. There's not everything else the same.
We got a mini sub. You accidentally got a toasted one.
I was like, we both got toasted from which. We're like, oh. And the worst part is like, okay, he got a Philly, like a cheesesteak. Like he's eating it right now. Like,
I have no idea what you're...
He literally, like, that's the first sandwich he ordered. And I said, did you order a hot sandwich? He's like, well, I didn't know. I was like, it's a cheesesteak. Of course it's hot.
All I saw was chicken bacon ranch. I was in the mood for that, and I didn't happen to see that it was a cheesesteak.
Big bold letters, it says cheesesteak. And so I was like, you can't just, we did by accident one time. We made an apology, which we didn't care at all. Let's be real. And then proceeds to order another hot sandwich. So anyway, everyone gets an award.
Even
Jimmy John's, even us this time. So most awards ever given in an episode. Congratulations, us. You guys stay beautiful. Okay? Alright? Everyone gets an award, including you, for being such a great audience. And dealing with our Alright, anyway, bye. Eat that sandwich, you fat bastard.